We are at Paddington interviewing this band called Mukhuri. They are from Meghalaya. They're wonderful. Their folk instruments here. And then let me introduce Amabel. She is the lead singer. And starting from there, Demon, and the instrument, the percussion instrument that he has is called Singshin Rang. Then we have Johnny on the guitar, and we have Hemi on the kabom. And we will just speak to them about their music, their journey so far, and the connection with folk music that the band stands for. So, Amabel, can you just take us through your journey, how the band came together and how you started playing together?
Yes. So myself and Damon, we were there since the start. I started this band in the year 2016. Our first performance was in the Monolith Festival, which is happening in Meghalaya, and we decided to come up with this name because we believe that Mukri means the three stones that lies in the kitchen where we use for cooking and all to support the pots. So we believe that Mukhri suits, I mean, the name suits for us because we are representing our roots everywhere we go, like whenever we are asked to perform traditional music. So, because music in the Khasi community in Meghalaya, especially, it begins from the heart. So, we believe that this name is really important for us because we are representing our roots, we are representing our culture, and ever since 2016 we started performing at different cultural events and programs, and later on Johnny and Hame came and joined along. So yeah, that's about the name Mokri.
And so, how did you decide on these instruments? Because I mean, these are very traditional instruments. And were you people already kind of playing them? Were you already into these playing these instruments, or you were like still kind of a multi-diverse set of people?
So we are all music students. We learn these instruments in class only. So it's like two sides of the same coin. One instrument cannot be without the other. So it's a combination of all the instruments, supporting one another. So just singing only will not feel so right. So adding the bitara to that will add so much beauty because it's a melodic instrument, and also kabom and kaksing, they are providing the rhythm, the beats to the singing. So yeah, it's the combination.
And the lyrics are taken from the rural folk music, or I mean, do you kind of improvise and try to give them a contemporary touch?
So the songs we are singing are all folk songs. These songs have been sung by the people in my community, generation after generation.
This
Because
is the Khasi community.
yes, Khasi community, but under Khasi community there are different sub tribes. So these are the Jaintia, the Pna tribe. The songs that we are singing belongs to the Pna tribe. So these songs have been orally transmitted from generation to another, and I'm also learning the songs from my grandparent to my parents, and again to me, and hopefully I'll be able to pass it down to the next generation.
So Johnny, if I may ask you, now people are playing more Western instruments and all that. So what is the kind of reaction you get from youngsters when they see you playing such a traditional folk kind of instrument?
uh, like nowadays, if you look at kids and all, they were more into Western.
Yeah.
Then later on realize that like we need to show the people like of traditional instruments and all, so that the world knows who we are.
So I just want to add to that, while the youths are still so much influenced by the Bollywood music, the Western music, I feel like there's a need for us to revive all these instruments and even the songs that has already been existed from time immemorial, because this is part of our culture, like the roots, our lifestyle. So it's very important for us to keep all the things related with tradition sustainable.
So, Damon, how do you see the journey ahead going for folk musicians like you? I mean, are you going to various festivals? How do you find the reception of the crowd?
I think as days goes by, it has grows up a lot. Like in Meghalaya, even this past few months, we usually have so many festivals, like for promoting traditional music and indigenous food and all. So like last time we had Tri Hills, we even performed there. So I think as days goes by, it'll develop more and more, and it'll help other artists also to maintain and preserve all this folk music, traditional music, and with instruments and all that.
Right. My next question would be to Hame. What are the major challenges that you think folk musicians face today?
I think nowadays for musicians, especially for us who play folk, people they don't like it much. Less people like it, huh? So they don't pay much for that. They don't.
Right.
Mm,
So it's less appreciated.
less
That's what he meant
appreciate.
to,
Yeah.
Yeah.
to say. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's less appreciated. They like people would prefer DJs and
Yeah. And they,
commercial
And
bands
Bollywood.
instead of
Right.
instead of traditional and folk. So
Right.
yeah, hopefully with us representing our state and our culture, hopefully like it will reach there someday. Yeah.
Wonderful. Best wishes for you. If you could just sing a few lines of your favorite song or something and just give us the meaning as well because it's going to be in the local language.
Okay. So there's a folk song called Sentu Porket Minot. Sentu means a plant. It also means flower, but in this case, Sentu Porket Minot means the forget me not plant. So this plant is like if you go to Meghalaya, you will find this plant growing in the surrounding of every household, using it as like boundaries, to protect the house. So this song is a tribute to the flower for protecting the house and all that. And the song goes like this. Sentuh paket minat, sentuh wa emba, sentuh wa emba, stemia urusa. Tenrat sumar
Wonderful. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
this lovely rendition. Best wishes. Just one final question. What would be your message to aspiring folk artists who are still struggling, probably youngsters who want to, one day become a band like you, be a part of a band like you, perform in a public festival like this?
My message would be we understand that so much has happened. Just comparing 5 days before and now, and technologies, with the rise of technologies and all that, I just want to tell the youths that not to forget your root. So your mother tongue, your culture, the food, the lifestyle, and everything that you do, like in your community. Not to forget that. Always remember to represent yourself to the people. Yeah. Thank you.
Wonderful. Amen to that. And that is Mukhuri. Please, I think we should all follow them, listen to their music, and let's just, work together to promote folk music.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.